Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade. Welcome to Left 4 Dead 3. Okay, really, not really, but this game is called World War Z, but it's probably the closest we're going to get to a Left 4 Dead 3. I've played a little bit of this game already. I played the first episode. Each episode has like, I assume each episode has the same amount of missions. Each episode has like 3 missions or 3 chapters, I guess you could say. 3 or 4. I forgot now. But I played the first episode just to kind of get a feel for the game and see how it's like, and really, and it is very much like Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. It is you're fighting against you're trying to survive getting from point A to point B through hordes of zombies. One addition to this game there's like side objectives you got to do along the way, like you got to hold your position. You'd actually set up defensive turrets and defensive barbed wire to slow down the zombies and things of that sort, and lots of other really great mechanics. But essentially, if you break it down, this really is a lot like Left 4 Dead, the Left 4 Dead series. Also in the fact that not only do you have hordes of zombies that you've got to survive, there are actually special zombies, many of which pretty much mimic a lot of the special zombies from Left 4 Dead. And I'll go over all that when I get to the game. So, and also, just like Left 4 Dead, this game is played better if you've got friends to co-op with. I'm not saying that the game is bad solo, but it's obviously better with friends. I've got a couple of friends that actually suggested this game to me. They are also YouTubers, and if I get them together to do some collabs with me, I probably will do it in this game. But anyway, let's get into it. Another great thing is you can also as you progress, you actually level up your character, the characters that you play, or not the characters, but you level up the weapons and stuff that you use throughout the game. So you can put additional attachments on the weapon. Like for example, the combat shotgun. If you use the combat shotgun a lot and level it up, you can actually modify it here in the collections to have, like, say, well, what's a good example? Let me check weapons. Combat shotgun. This is a huge list of weapons, by the way. This is the standard combat shotgun. You level up enough, you can actually put this attachment on here that you see in the beginning, or that you see here on the barrel. And now, whenever you pick up a combat shotgun, I believe that this attachment comes with it. So this one here comes with a scope and a barrel of some kind. So I think every time you pick up a combat shotgun, even if it doesn't actually have this on it, since you've actually upgraded it in your collection, I believe that when you pick it up in the game, it like automatically puts these on there, I think. I haven't gotten too far into the customization of this stuff, so I don't really know for sure, but that's what I seem to have gotten from it. There are characters in this game just like there was in the first two, but they're all based on the chapter and mission that you're playing. And each chapter is played in a different location, and you play with different characters in those chapters. So even though you see 16 characters here, you don't really get to choose from these 16 in each chapter. You don't get to choose from 4 specific characters that are going to be participating in that chapter. Now you can choose between any one of those 4, but that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and just jump into the campaign here. Campaign. I'll go offline, so I'm by myself. We'll go episode 1. This is the one I did on New York.
Barrages dug in on the Sawmill River Parkway, and if they make it through that, and they will not, we've got an entire battalion of paladins just waiting on top of the hill. Just for shits and giggles, we also brought in M1s, Bradleys, Humvees, mortars, and Comanches. Gonna be quite a show.
As U.S. Army helicopters lead the infected swarms out of Manhattan toward a massive kill zone in the Bronx, 4 stranded New Yorkers attempt a risky escape through the subway to an evacuation center on the Hudson River. And you see these 4 characters you see on the top of the screen here in the big box. Those are the only 4 characters that we can play for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. New York. And see there's 3 missions: Descent, Tunnel Vision, and Hell and High Water. Each of them, just like Left 4 Dead, will continue into each other. Once you finish Descent, when you start Tunnel Vision, it finishes where Descent, or it starts where Descent finishes. And same thing on Hell and High Water. It begins where Tunnel Vision ends. So I'll go ahead and show all 3 of these real quick, and or at least one of these, as each one of these chapters is actually kind of long. I mean, probably not an hour per chapter, especially considering I'm playing on easy. But to me they seem longer than each of the Left 4 Dead chapters were. And again, it's not always just go from point A to point B like most of Left 4 Dead was. There's actually missions you have to do along the way in order to get to point B. I'll show all that real quick. So I'll at least do this first episode here, Descent. Left to die. It'd be funny if it said Left 4 Dead. Left to die by the army helicopters buzzing overhead. 4 New Yorkers have no choice but to fight their way to freedom. Rumor tells of a shady character who will get them out of the city on a subway train for a price. Let's go. You also have different, unlike Left 4 Dead, you actually have different classes you can play. You can go to change class here. You can actually choose between 6 different classes of character: Gunslinger, Hellraiser, Medic, Fixer, Slasher, and Exterminator. Each one has obviously its own perks, its own advantages, things that will boost themselves or boost the team in different ways. I haven't experimented too much in this either. Like I said, I've played very little of this game. Mainly because I'm trying to save it all for videos. And it doesn't really matter what character you choose. Your class is really what's going to dictate your abilities and stuff. And I've looked through the 6 classes, and the 2 that really stand out to me as far as my personal play style is Gunslinger and Exterminator. Mostly because Exterminator, you start with a shotgun, which everybody knows that for handling zombies, shotguns are really the best. They really are. At least from my experience. I guess I can say everybody knows that. Well, I guess I know that, but I don't know if everybody else agrees. But I started with a Gunslinger, mostly because you start with a frag grenade, and movement has no effect on weapon accuracy, and recoil is also reduced. So, again, each class has different perks and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with the Gunslinger. That's what I'm familiar with. And as far as the character I'm going to play, I'm going to keep going as you can play as either Angel Flores, which is the guy on the second picture here, Tashawn Burnell, the third picture, Bunko Tatsumi, which is the lady I'm on right now, and Arnetta Larkin, which is the Rochelle-looking character on the right over here. I'm going to stick with Tashawn because he's a firefighter, and I kind of like that. He looks kind of cool with that axe. I like how it goes, shing! Now, just because he's a firefighter doesn't necessarily mean, and he's carrying an axe, doesn't necessarily mean he's better as one of the melee classes, which there is like I think it's the slasher class that like boosts your melee abilities. You can whack more, you can slash attack more often, you can melee attack more often without getting tired, things of that sort. Just because he looks like he would be a part of the slasher class doesn't mean you have to use the slasher class with him. Because the character is really is not important. Really, the class is what's important for you as the player. Okay, let's go ahead and just go ahead and launch into this. As you can see, the AI characters that are with me, they all default to Gunslinger, and they also never level up. So even though I've already played this particular episode with these 3 other AI characters, they will never level up no matter how far in the game we proceed. It's really all meant for multiplayer and co-op specifically. There is I think there's competitive multiplayer mode, but I'm never going to get into that because as I've said many times, PvP is not my thing. That's why you've never seen any Fortnite on my channel or Apex Legends I did a little bit of Overwatch, but even that episode was strictly a PvE kind of thing. So, yeah. And headshots do count in this game, so if you can, focus on the head. There's a number of different special infected, like I said. A few of them mimic their Left 4 Dead counterparts. There's one called the Bull, which equals the Charger essentially. He wears like a lot of armor, in a lot of armor. He's got like a bulletproof vest on, a helmet. I don't really know if that actually makes him immune to damage, or it's just supposed to make him look like he's harder to kill because he is harder to kill. But also his back is exposed, so I don't really know if he's immune to damage from the front. I know he can take damage from the back. I haven't really experimented on this part yet. But he's...
Damn it, Bunko, I will leave your ass here. Nobody is leaving anybody.
They're gonna steamroll the army and then they'll be back. This is our only chance to get out.
Not going into the subway. You've heard the story.
We will starve here. The subway is our only chance. We take it to Inwood, get to the evac center, and get the fuck out of New York. Or we die here.
I don't like him, but he's right.
You know, it's funny. They start Left 4 Dead 2 with the helicopter going by, and the helicopters go by at the beginning of this. Now, another difference is you're playing in third person. As I was saying about the special infected, there's one called the Bull, which is like the Charger. He's hard to kill. Again, I haven't experimented on whether or not you can kill him from the front, or if he's immune to damage from the front because of that armor he's wearing, or if it's just supposed to make him look really, really strong because he's wearing armor and he's hard to kill. But when he'll like charge into your group, and if he grabs somebody, he'll start slamming him into the ground over and over again until he's either killed or the character is killed. And the only way to and the character that's caught is immobilized. He or she can't do anything unless the Bull is killed. So just like the Charger. I haven't encountered anything like the Spitter, except actually I haven't encountered anything like the Spitter at all. There's no exception to that at all. Another special infected is called the characters in the game call them creepers, but the game itself calls them lurkers. Whenever you kill one, it says lurker down there.
Hey, what's up? I don't see you guys on the roof.
We're going for it. Trying the subway to Inwood. Over.
Yeah, really? I don't... maybe the drugstore wiped them out on the front. Guys?
I haven't heard anything like this. Oh shit, I forgot. Some of the zombies will actually lay on the ground and pretend to be dead, and then like jump up at you. So a few jump scares are possible. Just keep an eye. If you walk into a room with a dead body, aim at it. And if your reticle turns red, it's a zombie pretending to be dead. Just keep that in mind. Like a special infected, I haven't encountered anything like the Spitter. There is a special infected called a gas bag, and essentially what these guys are, they're guys in hazmat suits, and if you kill them, if you kill them without scoring much the best thing to do is actually score headshots to kill it, because if you actually, oh, they're behind me, I didn't realize that. If you kill them with anything but a headshot, then they'll lay on the ground and see how my reticle was red there. So my reticle is red here because that's that's a zombie that's pretending to be dead. So it's good to kind of keep your eye on that. Anyway, if you kill the gas bags without killing them with a headshot, they'll leave a gaseous cloud behind, kind of like the fuck me. I got startled by these guys. God damn it! I did exactly what I said not to do. Is not walk into a room and aim with check your reticle. Okay, one more time. The gas bag, if you kill them without killing with a headshot, they will leave a poisonous gas cloud behind, kind of similar to the way the smoker leaves a smoke cloud behind when you kill a smoker in Left 4 Dead. The difference being the smoker in Left 4 Dead doesn't deal any, the cloud left behind by the smoker doesn't deal any damage. It just kind of makes your characters cough, and I think it maybe obstructs your vision a little bit. I can't remember for sure. But in this game, the smoker, or the gas bag cloud, the gas left behind by the gas bag, does damage to you over time the longer you stay in it. Ooh, payload rifle, heavy. You have 3 different types of weapons in this game. You got primary and secondary, which are each one has its own category, and then you'll have heavy weapons. Heavy weapons take up a third slot. Like you see down here on the lower right-hand corner, you see you've got the triangle button, which switches between your primary and secondary weapons, which in this case is my SMG and a silenced pistol. But if I hold triangle, just like Destiny, I pull out your heavy weapon, which heavy weapons have only the amount of ammo that's in the weapon. You can't refill the ammo in those weapons. You can refill ammo in the other 2 weapons, but not your primary, not your heavy weapon. Once you expire the ammo in the heavy weapon, it's gone.
Don't stop until you get to the elevator.
Find a way down through the building. Okay, that's where we need to go. There's my... Oh shit, my SMG's empty. Okay. back to the special infected again. I'll get through all these because I'm trying to remember all this. Shot her right in the ass. The gas bags leave a cloud behind that do damage over time as you walk through it, and it obstructs your vision. So it's kind of like a combination of the smoker and the boomer, in the fact that when you kill them, they leave a smoke, they leave a gaseous bag behind, leave gas behind in the air, and walk through it. It'll obstruct your vision and do damage to you. What they call the lurker, which is this guy right here, I think. No, it's not. Okay. What the game calls a lurker, but the players, the characters call a creeper, is essentially like a hunter from Left 4 Dead. Whereas here's an ammo refill box right here, and you can also refill your med kits. I'll go ahead and fill up on health here and grab another med kit because I'm by myself, so I don't care about using too many of these. You can also switch weapons and stuff here. Sniper rifle primary, scout rifle primary. So when you also refill your frag grenades at these boxes. Ammo boxes are unlimited. You can refill your ammo an unlimited amount of times. You can only refill your med kit for as many med kits as are in the boxes. Obviously, the weapons are, as you switch them out. I switch to sniper rifle. Okay. I change my SMG for the sniper rifle, and vice versa. Same thing with the scout rifle. I'll be changing my SMG for that. The refill frag grenades, in the lower right-hand corner, you see the one frag grenade in the lower right-hand corner. I can carry 2 frag grenades. I think it depends on your class. But as you pick up that's called equipment, and which is different for each character class. For me as the gunslinger, I carry frag grenades, and the equipment is used up. So, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Primary weapons, equipment is.
Push the elevator button.
Equipment is consumed. Ammo does not refill on the heavy weapons. I think I already said that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this button to proceed on here. As far as the special effects go, yeah. The gas bags I mentioned. I mentioned the oh fuck! Oh, there's a bull right there. See how he's charging? God damn it! I didn't dodge him. So he's picking up and slamming me down just like the charger does. I gotta wait for my allies to kill him before I can get up. Kill him faster, please! I'm dying here.
Wall is down.
Fucking finally.
We gotta go. Get in here.
Jesus. Oh, that was embarrassing. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up again and grab another med kit.
Dan, you there?
Always.
We're headed down. Out of food. Gotta go now. You coming? Over.
Look, I got food and booze for a month. Jawheads will be here by then. I'm gonna wait it out, but I'll keep an eye out for you.
That's... shit. That's a lot of Zeke. We got no choice.
Yep, that's a lot of zombies. There's a lot coming down that way too. Look out the window out there.
Christ, you seeing this? Goddamn Thanksgiving Day parade.
It looks like a wave of water. Not just because the glass is making the effects of the light putting through. It actually looks like water flowing with so many goddamn zombies. Wow. There's the bull. There's the gas bag. There's the I was talking about the lurker, right? There we go. Here's a chainsaw. See, the chainsaw is also considered a heavy weapon. I'm actually going to grab it because I know it's coming up. The chainsaw will actually be better than this sniper rifle. The lurker slash creeper, helicopters, is like the hunter. The difference being the hunter usually will roam around the field, roam around the area, and there's a machine gun too. That's good, and attack you. The lurker creeper, I can call them lurker creeper because again, the players call them creepers, the game calls them lurkers, so however it goes, whatever.
God damn it! Somebody shot me.
My bad. The lurkers. Let's go and heal up here. Well, they don't roam around the field, or roam around the map to catch you. they basically just hide like right around a corner or something, and if you walk into their line of sight, they'll just jump right on you and pin you to the ground, and that's when they're like the hunter. They'll pin you down and just keep attacking you, and you can't get up until your allies kill them. That's the only difference between a hunter and a lurker is the hunters roam the map, but the lurkers don't. There's another special effect called a screamer, and from what I've experienced, they don't really do anything to you except they stun you if you're too close. When throw a grenade down there. That's not a grenade. Let's throw a grenade down there. Throw that one down there, and here they come.
They're climbing. Knock them down.
They got a base that knock the Zeds down. Yeah, you can knock the zombies down when they're climbing a wall like this. I'll show a better example later.
Racking them up.
The screamers, they stun you. Let's go ahead and switch the chainsaw here because they're getting up here.
I'm hearing a lot of action from your way.
Not a good time, Dan.
Oh shit! There's an example of a gas bag. You put some. You see that yellow suit guy right there? He put a gas cloud up there. I don't want to get close there because it does damage again. It's a screamer, right? I'll keep trying to remember my thoughts. I'm getting interrupted because I'm trying to focus on the game here. God damn it! There's a bull. The screamer doesn't do anything. I don't think it actually damages you if you get too close. I know it does kind of stun you a little bit, but what they do, the important part of them, what they do is they summon other zombies. Because as they scream, the zombies will come to the location of the screamers and end up attacking you. So you want to kill the screamers as quick as possible so they don't summon a huge swarm like what you see right here to attack you. Like I said, I haven't countered any. And the game just froze on me. That's great. Okay then. Anyway, I think those are all the zombies, the special zombies that I've encountered. This is the gas bag, the bull, which is like the charger, the screamer, and the lurker. Those are the only four that I think I've encountered. I don't think I've encountered anything else that I can recall. I haven't encountered anything huge like tanks, and nothing massive like that. I don't recall encountering any bosses either. So there's like a real huge boss zombie that you've got to kill. They don't have like a huge number of special effects, at least not that I've encountered. I don't know if maybe they change the special zombies rather change in the other episodes. Maybe they've got different ones in different areas. If they did, that would be really cool now that I think about it. Yeah, I know I didn't show you very much. The game crashed on me, but so I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. But let's just give you some basics on how this game works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this brief little episode. I don't know how long it is, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, I'd like to send a special appreciation to the men and women of the let me try that again. I'd like to send a special appreciation to the men and women of the United States military, both at home and overseas, as well as police officers and firefighters around the country. Without you guys doing what you do, I would not be free to do this. You guys are the true heroes. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the links at the end of this video for more of my stuff. And thanks. Check out anything else that you think would be interested, that you think would be interesting. And as always, if you want to if you say a video or playlist that you think friends or family might enjoy, feel free to share them with them. It would really help my channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade. I'll see you later.